Hi, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute just to sit right here and tell you how I became the princess of green goods. You hear? Horton is not a who, she's an owl. And her grandma went to Bunny's. It's a party store. They sell sex, toys, and they make a lot of noise. And it's right there on the street, on the bus line, baby. You can get from right there past all the Twin Stadium shops to the airport. And then you can go to Valentino's. You just got to call an Uber. And I used to work there, but I was too afraid to stay somewhere because I thought somebody wanted to have sex with me. Because guess what? Everybody wants to have sex with me. I'm so hot. You too, Cece. Jesus Christ. Why are we so beautiful? Because God made us this way. The Lord, our fathers, and our skin colors. And that's why we have to stick with the things that we know. And that's why it's okay to flip back and forth and loop around and ask people questions about how you became who you are. How do you be who you are if you're or I don't know. Cece is my god sister. Her mom is my godmother. So I know she'd been here the whole time, way before me. Her life is way harder than mine. Her daughter Tierney is in this book. Tom Tierney is the name of a man who owns an audio visual company here in Minnesota. It goes by Bloom now, but it's definitely related to us. And it's definitely helping us because the sound stereo systems and the LL Cool J's are that. And the military glasses are planes named Chad. And J. Cole is my Dalmatian. And you know that, see? Why do you know that? And I know that. And Megan knows that. And my mom keeps saying, shut up. It's a leadership issue about carry out and what is a food shelf and what is not. This is about diabetes and foot care and having a stroke when you have a baby and having a forced abortion and not, and the death, the fucking death that happens when you lose a child or you lose a loved one. Even if that loved one is a 4-year-old that you just kissed one time, or the image of your dad being a truthful person and then he lies to you about whether he smokes cigarettes or not because you find them in his shitty ass Kickstarter car. But then you're pretty sure he makes money on the stock market and his penny stock, and he teaches you how to mow the lawn. But he also teaches you that you can't just go to Valvoline because he's a fucking robber who stole mini blinds from Anderson fucking Windows like an idiot. Or he didn't tell the truth about stealing music from LimeWire. Or he didn't tell the truth, or you didn't tell the truth when you stole that case of beer from Devani's. Or you, why? Everybody makes mistakes. We're kids. We were kids. And the thing that keeps you being a kid is if you stay stuck in a situation where someone is harming you physically or emotionally. Nobody, I was in a home for a long time, and I know that Cece is here because she's been physically trapped as well. Not now. She's safe now. But she wasn't. Well, I thought I was, but I wasn't. So we're the same, sis. And I don't know where Erica is. She's not going to call me. She's a lesbian. She can't. But she could. I would love that. Trapped looks different, but it always feels the same. And it's not quiet. It is not calm. It is not patient. It can be lovely. It can be rough. It can do a lot of things. It's powerful as fuck. It's not individual. It is sometimes individual. I love to watch videos of myself, but I really like to get finger fucked. I'm just saying, you're not gonna get pregnant. No hand job. That's a real hand. This is not a hand job. This is a hand job. Born to hand job, baby. No, no. You got to put your hands up and raise the roof. From the window to the wall, to the wall. Uh. Go back to where you started when your grandma told you not to get a razor. Go to Dayton's, find a monkey, get a green pen, link some paper clips together. Call Red Rooster. Get a brand name that's important to you. Call out your auntie. We can't keep buying Coke and Pepsi. That shit is whack. We need Alani and Imani and Dolce lavender Pokemon cards. I don't fucking care. We need alpaca. We need goat. We're tired of these stinky ass cows. And I like cats. Call the Elbers. Call Rogers, Minnesota. I like cats, but they do belong outside with the cat door in and out of the garage. The dogs can come sleep in the bed. They're fucking cozy. Not the men ones. They're not very good at cuddling, honestly. Maybe you're supposed to walk back. Maybe it's not a walk of shame. Ha! The shameful thing is laying in a bed that's not yours because somebody peed in it. Yuck. Change your sheets, motherfucker. Fold your towels in a way that makes it so you can hang them right on the bar without having to refold them again, you idiot. I think there's just a lot of rules about how to be a human that were created that were probably necessary for a long time, but now with AI, look at I don't need a prescription. I need the sun. And these came from Hut, and I have always been a lover of good sunglasses, and I got Ray-Bans because of Ethan John Getch, who is very married to a very beautiful therapist in the therapy capital of the world, which is Austin, Texas. Isn't that so cool? So I'm really grateful for. I'm gonna say his name. Fuck that, because it's friends, and he can have his sweatshirt back. I got my own. I got gift cards. So I don't know. This is live and in person. We're in South St. Paul. I need some real estate. I need a fence. I really want to get I want like a Saint Bernard mixed dog. I bought 2 dogs at auctions last year, and I didn't pick either of them up. And I would love to get a place now that my sons could have a dog because I feel like that would make me feel safe when I'm by myself. Because people have to go to work, you know. But again, I still stick by that 3-4 schedule, and I do still think that NAP's schedule is something we should explore differently for people who work, especially moms who are pumping. Like maybe you could just like work a 4-hour day and then go home for 3, and then go to work for 3, and then go to work for 4. I don't know. Something about like the day. Maybe it's like not about what time you get there. It's just about if you did your job that day, like a consultant. And how do we get? Because I mean, call centers are at home. Construction. I don't know. I just want this to be my office building. So if anybody knows this guy and how to paint it, it's kind of an ugly color. Call Dutch Boy. Call John Boy. He got me an award for a koi fish tattoo. I'll show it to you. This is my Japanese. Ethan drew this, but not really. I got the real one in my box somewhere, but I wouldn't show it. I will show it when I get my shit out of my house. Because I need Matt's moving company to put my shit into a pod and bring it over to wherever it goes. There's a building right here. Maybe I can just go to TFP. Maybe I can just bring all the shit from my house to TFP and I'll just buy new stuff. Or Emma's Closet. This could be Emma's store. This would be a really good example of what it, I don't know, somebody who's actually done that for longer than 3 days. So tell me if this feels anything like the fastest version of, I don't know, I'm exhausted, but it feels like I've been homeless and I'm getting a little bit less homeless every day. So I'm grateful for the people who created that map because it was definitely not me. Because I've always had someone to call until I literally went to Canada with no money and no phone, which I'd done that before though. But I was with the drug smuggler that time, and I'm not this time. Fucker. But I do love tech. What are we, Tech 98, Tech 93, Tech 91? Somebody asked the Bidens. And I really want to figure out where James is. Not James Verlatz. That's not who we're talking about. So, if anybody knows that answer, that'd be cool. Because I'm trying to figure out. There's a Jake and a Jacob and a James. They're not anyway. Well, the Jacob is actually fine. I think the Jacob is fine. So these are fine. I don't know. There's a logical thing in here. And I took a logic class. Maybe I should call Chris Montgomery. He had a motorcycle. Uh, that's Wisconsin again, though. But I am Wisconsin-y. I'm Kansas. I'm a 3. Fuck you guys. I'm a 7. All right. I got to go take a shower so I can go do some shit today and go to Best Buy. Please let my cards work at Best Buy and my laptop work by the end of the day today. Hi, Western refugees. Thanks for being here. I never had anybody join my lab before. That's pretty sweet. You got to be patient. I'm just talking about what it's like to come from like an abusive relationship into like trying to get an apartment and trying to change your name. And oh, here, somebody's lived here since. Oh, I don't really know. It's confusing. It's like a bunch of emergency numbers mostly. I don't have the phone. Floors by design. Anderson windows. There's a Chevrolet. There's a Chrysler. Yeah, Chrysler Sears. I don't know what that car is either. This is Annapolis and Hall Street. It'd be a really beautiful art student housing building. There's one in Fridley too. I even left the door open. It's so safe. Have a good day. I gotta go take a shower.